it's Linda Medeiros with What's Linda Cooking, directed with the Pampered Chef. Today, I am doing a cottage pie. I found this recipe on Women's Day, and we figured we would make some ground beef today, use up some stuff that we have. We had a little more potatoes left, so I've got some potatoes going right here. And I've got in my, this is my cast iron, 12-inch cast iron skillet. I have some ground beef and I have some onion sauteed. And you all know that this is my mix and chop. This is the thing that I'm chopping up all of my ground beef with. That's also probably what I'm going to mash my potatoes with. And this month and next month, it is actually Money Goes to Feeding America. And you know that a lot of people are having a lot of difficulty with getting food on the table. So Feeding America are the ones that actually put money into, give money to, the food pantries and stuff like that. So Pampered Chef is donating when you buy one of these. So you'll do like 11 meals or something like that with this. So it's worth it. And this is the mix and chop. This is what I do all of my ground beef with. So we've got that in there. Next thing we're going to do, it calls for carrots, but I actually have in my 2-cup prep bowls, I have some canned carrots. So I'm going to put these in the absolute last. If you're going to put carrots in that are raw, you want to put them in like right away. But what we're going to add right here is some tomato paste. Here's a little tip, okay? I actually do not buy tomato paste in the little, I buy them in the cans because they're much cheaper. I know a lot of people will buy it in the tube, but it's very expensive in the tube. So what I do is I buy it in the can and I use whatever I need, and then I put it in Ziploc bags, or I put it in my freezer trays, and then I freeze it, and then I use it. Much more economical than buying it in the tube. If you have money to throw away, buy it in the tube. If you're a little bit economical like me, then you don't want to buy it in the tube. So we're going to put some tomato paste in there, and then we're going to put in a little bit, about a half a cup of water. And then the secret ingredient of this, it seems, is some beer. Yay! So we have some beer here, and my husband is sacrificing a little beer. So we're going to put about a half a cup of beer in here. That's going to add, just a really, really nice flavor to this. Kind of like when you add wine to things, it just adds that nice flavor to it. So we've got that going. And I've got my long wooden handle. Of course, I'm using it like this, but it's got a nice long wooden handle. So I love this wooden spoon. I use it, as you notice, I use it all the time in the kitchen. So we're going to add that. And we want this to kind of, go for a little bit. But I'm going to add some salt. Add some salt. Just a little bit. Add some pepper. Even less pepper because I'm not a huge pepper fan, believe it or not. I know, it's blasphemy. But I'm going to add that. Oh, you know what? They want some, is there butter in there? Let me look. Let me look. And no, I think I'm going to save the butter for the thing. Oh, secret ingredient, cinnamon. Cinnamon. So we're going to put, and I was thinking about not putting the cinnamon in. And then I was like, you know what? I am going to put it in. And it only has about 1/4 teaspoon. These are my old measuring spoons, but we have some new ones that are kind of the same, but better. We got that. And then it calls for fresh parsley. I don't have any, so I'm going to put in some of the, just about that much, the dry, okay? And then some beef bouillon. And I always buy this, I buy it at Luzo's, okay? And it's only $2.89 for this whole big thing. So that's what I do for that. And I buy my chicken that way, the chicken stock, or I buy the beef that way. So on that one, we need about 1/2 teaspoon. So we're going to put that in, just a 1/2 teaspoon. I'm actually measuring today, which is amazing. So I'm going to put that in there. That's going to bump up the flavor. I would normally put a little more in there, but we're putting that in there now. I'm trying to follow the recipe because it's a brand new recipe. So then we're going to add this, and I might switch spot. Oh my gosh, it smells. I wish you could smell this because it smells so darn nice. And remember, it calls for carrots, so I'm going to throw the carrots in. Okay. I'm going to throw the carrots in. How come I have a feeling my whole family is going to be eating around the carrots? Because they're not going to want them as much. But we're going to put them in there. Put them in, because that's what it calls for. I would have put like peas and carrots frozen, but I had that, so I was gonna, add that in there. Then we've got potatoes back here. So I need my little things here, my silicone mitts. I'm gonna move things around. Ooh, don't burn. Let's not burn down the house. We wouldn't like that. That would be a bad day. Okay, so we've got this right here. And this doesn't have much water in it, so I'm going to go with it. And I'm just going to mash it. There's a couple of different ways I can mash this. And I'm just going to add a little bit of butter, maybe a little more to that. And I can mash it with this, but I also have something else that will whip it a little better. This is my mix and masher, a mix and chunk, or mix and masher. I can't remember which one. There's two of them. So we're just going to make these. Now, if I need a little bit more, if I want this a little more creamy, which I think I do, I'm going to add a little bit of milk to it. I'm going to add a little bit of salt. And I like a lot of salt in my potatoes. I don't know if you're like me, but I like a lot of salt in my potatoes. So I'm just going to go with it. So we're going to put that. And I do want this a little bit creamier. So we're going to add some milk. And I shut this down. That is going really well back here. I know you don't see it, but that is actually going well back there. Add a little milk. And then we're going to move things. And you're going to see that I'm going to top it. And I think I'm going to top it around the, I don't know, we'll see. Because I only had 4 potatoes. So I kind of had to work. And this is what's happening right now is we're kind of working with what's in our pantry. So just kind of going with that. And I'm going to put my broiler on. Because what's great about this pan is I can broil in it also. So I'm going to get this top nice and deliciously golden, okay? So we're gonna move things over just like this. And then I'm gonna take I'm gonna try to spread this around, and I don't think it's gonna cover the entire top, because like I said, I only had 4 potatoes. So we're working with what we have, and I might have to get one of my scrapers, because I don't want to waste any of that potato. I will get my skinny scraper here. I love my scrapers because I can get every last bit. And you know I don't like to waste food. So I get every last bit of goodness out of these pans. Okay? So we're just going to try to cover this as best I can. So it's like a shepherd's pie, but it's got different things in it that I normally put in to a shepherd's pie. So that's why I went by this recipe. Like the cinnamon, I would never think about putting cinnamon in here, but we'll see. Now I'm gonna dot it with, you could put some cheese on top, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna dot it with a little bit of butter along the top, and then we're gonna put it in the broiler and just broil it up for a little bit. And maybe 5 minutes or so, and then this is going to be done. So let me put this on. We're going to dot this just like this. Kind of spread it around. You think that's enough? Good? No? I don't know. So we're going to put this in underneath the broiler. And, ideally you want to put it, a couple of inches from the boiler. It'll be faster. But I'm just going to put it in where my racks are right now. And that, open up the door a little bit. And that will be done in about 5 minutes or so. Done. I love that. And then on the side, I made, from a mix I had, some focaccia bread. So we're just going to make some focaccia bread. We have some focaccia bread in the oven also. So that is it. This is Linda Medeiros with What's Linda Cooking and director with the Pampered Chef. Let me know what you're cooking today, because I always like to see what you're cooking. And stay safe. Oh, and share, sharing is caring. And if you are watching this on YouTube, please subscribe also to my YouTube channel, because that would be good too. So that's it. Stay safe. I will talk to you later. Bye for